Hi, welcome to Open Door Yoga. My name is Michelle. Hello, Rooster. This is Rooster. And this yoga practice is designed to help with a stiff neck. You shouldn't need any props for this practice. However, the entire sequence is going to be done seated in Sukhasana or easy seat. So if you know that this posture just isn't going to feel right in your body today, you have a couple options. You can do this entire class seated in a chair, or grab a blanket or stack of blankets or towels. Bringing your hips a little bit higher than your knees can help make Sukhasana, or this easy seat, a little bit more accessible in your body. Also, because this entire class is done in seated, grab your comfiest clothes, sweatshirts, pajamas, big comfy socks, whatever is going to help you feel present and at ease. So take a minute, get anything that you need, then let's get started. Take a minute to arrive in your Sukhasana or easy seat. If you have a lift, feel free to bring it under your sitting bones, under those hip points, and allow your legs to hang heavy. If your legs don't feel loose or relaxed, no worries. Maybe consider grabbing an extra blanket or two, or reposition your body to a comfortable chair. As you arrive, stack your shoulders over your hips, ears over your shoulders, so we have this nice tall upright spine. Bring mindful awareness to your breath. And then we're going to use our breath to help us find a little bit of length in our neck. So on your inhales, as you ground down through both sitting bones evenly, reach the crown of your head up towards the sky. On your exhales, allow your shoulders to sink further and further down, away from your ears. We'll stay here for a few breath exchanges. Notice length through both sides of your neck. Maybe even length through both of your side bodies. Allow your inhales and exhales to follow your natural breath pattern. No need to lengthen them or change them in any way. Take one more breath in. And exhale, begin to draw your chin down to your chest. Inhale, lift your chest up towards your chin. Notice if you start to round at all through your shoulders, and if you do, no worries. Just pull those shoulders back, stacking them on top of the hips. If it feels good in your body, you could gently bring your fingertips or palms to the back of your head, allowing gravity to bring a little more intensity into the stretch. Keep that connection with your breath. I'm going to use our breath today as a tool by mindfully sending our inhales to the parts of our body where we feel the sensation the most, and exhales allowing ourselves to release any tension, any stress. One more breath exchange. The bottom of your next exhale, release your hands. Inhale, rise back to a neutral neck, neutral gaze. From here, we're going to start to make some really small belly circles. So hands can come to rest on your knees, and slowly begin to send your navel over to the left and then forward. We're going to make some clockwise circles. You can start very small, especially if you're feeling some stiffness down into your back as well. If it's available, you can make your circles a little bit bigger. If you've done several yoga practices before, you may be familiar with cat and cow, Bitilasana and Marjaryasana. And if that's the case, you could even invite yourself to come into more of a seated cow pose here as you make your way to the front of your circles, and a seated cat pose towards the back. So allowing your gaze to shift upwards and to drop, bringing a little bit more sensation into that neck, shoulders, and upper back. Take 2 more circles wherever you are. As you're ready, we'll come back to stillness. Inhale, reach the crown of your head up towards the sky. Exhale, sink those shoulders down. Let's take those circles in the opposite direction. So feel free to start small. Notice the sensation that you feel through your side bodies, into your spine. As your circles maybe get a little bit bigger, notice widening through your collarbones as you make your way into this seated cow type posture. And then notice sensation between your shoulder blades as you make your way into your seated cat. You can use your hands to gently pull and provide some tension here. But we're going to move slowly, gently, treating our body with care and kindness. Let's take 1 more circle. And then arrive back in stillness. On your next inhale, begin to reach your left fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale, pull that left shoulder back down and begin to hinge to the right. Gaze can stay neutral, or on your inhale, you could shift your gaze upwards if it feels good in your neck. Left shoulder blades flat on your back body. Grounded down evenly through both sitting bones. On your next inhale, rise. And exhale, plant your hand on the top of your left hand, on top of your head, and then slowly begin to guide your left ear towards your left shoulder. This feels like enough sensation. You can stay here with your right hand comfortably on your thigh. Or you could consider bringing your fingertips down, maybe walking them away from your body. Keep that mindful awareness on your breath. And on your next exhale, we're going to rotate a little bit here, drawing our nose towards our armpit. Notice how the sensation shifts a little bit in that right shoulder, right upper neck, upper back area. Shoulders are still stacked over the hips. Shoulders still sinking down away from your ears. The bottom of your next exhale, release. And inhale, rise back up. Take a moment, maybe even take a shoulder roll or 2 if that feels good. And then as you're ready, inhale to send those right fingertips up. Exhale, pull that right shoulder down and hinge to the left. Again, gaze can stay neutral if that's what feels comfortable in your neck today, or it could gaze up past that right arm towards the sky. Inhale as breathe into your right rib cage. Feel that sensation, that stretch through your right side body. Inhale, rise. And exhale, right hand to the top of your head. Find that stretch through the side of your left neck. Take any variation that feels good with your left arm. Maybe walking those fingertips away to bring a little bit more intensity into the neck, into the shoulder. One more full inhale. And then exhale, draw your nose towards your right armpit. Breathe deep. One more full breath exchange. Then you can release your hand, make your way back to your comfortable seat, maybe taking a shoulder roll or two. Take a minute to check in with your legs. If they're becoming uncomfortable in any way, you're welcome to switch which leg is in front, maybe bringing a little bit of balance to your body, or you can keep them exactly as they are. We all have one leg position that's a little bit more comfortable. And typically in yoga practices, we're looking for balance to do equally on one side or the other. But today, just do what feels comfortable. As you get settled, ground down through both sitting bones, bring that lift back into the crown of your head. Exhales, allow your shoulders to drop. And then on your next exhale, hinge at your hips, bringing your hands down to the earth. From here, you can walk your hands forward, folding as far as it feels comfortable. Or if it's not comfortable to fold, bring your fingertips behind you. Press gently just to find a little bit of lift through your heart space. So play around, find what feels best in your body. And wherever you are, release any tension in your neck. Imagine that your head is just an extension of your spine. If you're folded, you can invite some gentle rounding through your back body. You could even use the palms of your hands to help support your head. One more inhale here. And then exhale, walk your hands over to the left. Stay rooted down through both of your sitting bones. It's going to take a little bit of engagement through that right thigh, right hip. If it feels good, stack your right hand on top of your left. Breathe into your right side body. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, walk it over to the right. Hands can stay shoulder distance, or you could stack that left hand on top of the right if it's available. Find some engagement through that left thigh, left hip to keep your left sitting bone rooted down into the earth. Full breath in. Release that breath completely. Then inhale back to center. Exhale, find some engagement in your abdominals if you folded. And inhale, begin to walk yourself back up to your tall, upright spine. Inhale, extend both arms in front of you, fingertips reaching forwards. Exhale, pull those upper arm bones back into your shoulder socket. Begin to cross your left elbow under your right, bringing your arms up to a V, palms facing you. You can stay right here, lifting through your elbows, or you can release your hands to the tops of your shoulders. If this doesn't feel like quite enough sensation, you're welcome to wrap that left arm around and come into eagle pose, or at least the arm portion of eagle pose. So bringing your palms to touch, fingertips shine up towards the sky. Come back to your breath. Maybe take a moment to check in with your shoulders. If you're noticing that you're starting to turn to one side, pull those shoulders back over your hip points. Square everything up. Find that lift through your elbows. A couple more breaths. And exhale, release this posture. Bring your hands back to your knees for just a moment. You can sit observing the echo, or if it really feels good in your body, you can take a shoulder roll or two. Let's take it to the other side. As you're ready, reach those fingertips forward and then mindfully pull your upper arm bones back into your socket. Cross your right arm under your left and make your way to any version of this posture that feels good in your body. Notice the physical sensations that arise in your neck, your shoulders, your upper back. If you're feeling a lot of sensation, send your breath there. Use this as an opportunity to connect or reconnect the mind, the body, and the breath. One more full inhale. And exhale, release your arms from whatever bind you've taken. Come back to your Sukhasana easy seat. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. And exhale, gently twist to the right. Left hand can come to right knee, right hand comes behind. Shoulders are still stacked over those hips. And they're still sinking down away from your ears. Gaze can naturally follow where the sternum or breastbone leads, or if it feels good in your neck, consider sending your gaze past your left shoulder or past your right. You're going to feel a different sensation depending on which side that you choose. So choose what feels good for you. One more full breath in. Exhale to release your breath completely. Then inhale, unwind everything back to center. Exhale, release your fingertips down. Inhale, arms sweep up and overhead again. Exhale, gentle twist to the left. Again, allow your gaze to go in any direction that feels good in your neck, in your body. On your inhales, maybe reach the crown of your head up towards the sky, just a little bit higher, creating some space in between the vertebrae of your spine. Then in your exhales, use that space, and from your core, maybe twist just a little bit deeper. Maybe, maybe not. One more full breath exchange. Inhale, unwind everything back to center. Take any last minute movement that feels good in your body, whether it's shoulder circles or any movement through your neck. And then I'll invite you to make your way to the Shavasana of your choice. Thank you for sharing this practice with me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.